Okay, Trina, what was that?
It was good.
So tell us how your musical journey has been since you went solo single. You're tired of being background,
Yeah.
you want to be foreground.
Just like, you know what?
I'm done.
I'm done. It's been, wow, it's been amazing. It's been every single day, just grinding, going for interviews, going for TV shows, meeting up with producers and trying to see who we can collaborate with. It's an every single day activity, which I love, though it's also challenging, I have to be honest. Yeah. In terms of like working and being able to push through with the competition and being able to see what's selling right now, see where you can also fit into the market, because there's so many artists coming up, you know. So I had to really figure out what makes me stand out, what makes me, you know, be able to push through, like being in a group setting to standing on my own and actually maintaining that position. So my challenges are just like now standing as Trina and not as Trina plus, because in that order it's a new thing. Yeah.
And how has it been also signing into Taurus as something new for you?
Yeah, it's been a great journey because I actually never thought I would get signed to a label a couple of years ago, if you asked me. But it was an honor because I realized, wow, there is actually room for me to do something. You know, they do see talent that they could nurture and they see potential in the next coming years. There's a vision for me to be like a Tiwa Savage, a Yemi Alade type of musician, and I believe I can do that too. So this is my journey through 1,000 miles, and I think I'm on step 1.5. So
you have time, you have all the room to do this. I mean, you're still young.
I want to feel it. Yeah.
Well, and then I saw on social media you've been to Uganda. You had such an amazing media tour.
It was amazing. Like, thank you, Taurus. Thank you, team, for everything. We really worked hard. Like, we rinsed out every opportunity we could from that trip. And then we touched down and we're still running the ground here. So it don't stop.
Don't stop. So at least now you have some confidence that Ugandans are listening to Trina.
Yeah, you know, I'm feeling good. Tap my weave about that.
That's nice, because it's really hard to penetrate through not only Kenyan market but also East Africa.
Yeah, you know, so that's why I think that it's an amazing opportunity that I've been provided with, and I'm really not going to waste it.
And so far, how do you feel like you're being received by your fans? Do you have guys who are hitting you and they're like, no, we want Trina back on Coca-Cola. No, we don't want
Put her in
to
the
do this. Yeah.
No, actually, you know, the funny thing is, right before we released my first single, there was already love. There was already so much anticipation. There was a lot of people writing, even artists that I had not heard from in a long time, like sliding in the DMs and just saying, we're proud of you, you know, you've made it. It's hard, it's difficult, it's a cutthroat industry. Not everybody will be with you, but we're just proud that you made it, and keep going. So
can you just give us like a small gist who you want to collaborate with this year?
Actor Pizza number 9.
Wow, that's a big one.
That's a huge one, and I've been saying this in all my interviews. I hope nigga hears me, because it would be really great if we could. I've just currently released a song with Trina Mungai as well, 24, and I have just also finished recording another collaboration with amazing artists too, which I can reveal, but I'm in that, you know, I'm working my contacts. I'm in that wave of figuring out who I can collaborate with, how I can get to the next steps, because I really do believe that I can carve out a different way of art and music, and how people in Nairobi and outside look at music here. I think there's a huge gap, and it's an amazing opportunity that Gina Ideal, which is an artist we've been signed with as well, and myself have been provided with.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Do you find, like, do you have a challenge being a female? You know, as in, every time we interview a female artist, it's always like, you don't know how much it's so struggling. Producers want to sleep with me.
Girl, left, right, and center. Like,
so is it a challenge?
It
just tell us maybe 1 or 2 or 10 challenges.
Man, all right, I'll start with hair, makeup, to outfits, to body, to skin color, to skincare, to, I don't know, your voice, your music, how you present yourself. Like, people would see you in studio with someone and think, okay, they carve out their own understanding of what your relationship is. Boom, aroma. Oh my gosh. So being a female is, it's a lot of hard work, y'all. But, you know, I think I can get through it because everything in life cannot be easy. And if it's not easy, then I think it's worth it. So
you talked about rumors. You don't think thriving under rumors and this stance is good? Because look at guys like Diamond. He is making money out of just small stunts that become such
so huge, and they go on for days.
Yeah. Actually, every day they have to wake up to Diamond's story, and you don't get tired. That's the funny thing.
Yeah, everyone is like sending screenshots about this. I get that. Well, personally speaking, I do not like rumors, just as a person who I am behind closed doors. Yeah. But I do understand in the entertainment industry, sometimes the buzz is what gets you to number one. But I'm trying to use my music to get me to number one. Yeah.
That's nice. Some principles. We need such people.
Yes.
So just recently, a young girl, Kiki, I don't know if you've seen, she passed away. Yeah, she's a friend. Oh, that's just okay. I'm sorry. Wow.
I've been crying about this all night, to be honest with you. Hence my shade.
Oh wow. Okay. Alright. I did not know that, so I'll just scrap off that question. Yeah. Tell us about signing into Songa. How you feel about it? What you feel it's gonna do for you?
Yeah, I feel really good about it. I feel like they can help distribute my music, and they can help actually let other artists know that they can support their music through Songa too, because I've had that experience with them. So I believe that they're out here, they're supporting Kenyan music, and we support them back. And I guess if there's anything even I can do as an artist to just show more of my support to the company, then I'm here to do that. Exactly.
That's nice. So again, let's go back to we'll talk about how being a female artist in the industry is hard.
Right.
There's a girl called Beryl who released a song, and she talked about how it's tough for her as an artist. For 9 years she's been struggling to make it. The reason why she can't score, she has principles. She said that I will not sleep with producers, I will not sleep with directors, I will not even go for lunch with the director or producer against my work ethic. So is that real? Is she just speaking out of?
I think it's real. I'd say it's real because you are subjected sometimes to certain situations. Sometimes producers or managers or just people in the industry will test you that way. They'll try and see how far you can go for what you want and what you're willing to sacrifice about yourself. If you can almost sell your soul to certain things or certain principalities, then you'd be able to get far in life. And I would stand next to Beryl. I wouldn't want to lose my integrity or myself just based off of, it's not even that. Never, bro.
And then just like we actually we went to school together, by the way. You finished a degree. What happened?
I didn't. I was just like, I went
about that life.
Nah, so what happened was when I was in Daystar, Safaricom Live were having a tour at the time, and Nemantalel, who goes by Silayo now, called me and said, I think you would be good for the show, how about you come for an audition? And I said, alright, fine. And it was the last day of audition, so I went in and my audition was an hour long, and afterwards they told me to wait outside, and when they came downstairs they gave me the job. So I was on tour for about 10 months, and then my contract was renewed again for the next year, and that's why I wasn't able to continue with my degree in school. However, I've really been thinking about it lately, and I do want to go back, though I want to pursue something like psychology or a lot of music, a whole lot, collaborations, singles, fire anthems, you can get Tonight, you can get 24. I'll also be doing different versatile kind of sounds, so look out for me in different songs, Uganda, in Tanzania, everywhere, you'll find me. You can also find my music and vibe with me at Trina Mungai Music on all my social media platforms. It doesn't matter if you have a question, if you want to talk, if you want to, write music, just write me and we'll have a good conversation.
I think that's important. Having that rapport
with people and your fans. Yeah, because I genuinely care about them. The world is cold out here, so when you find someone who genuinely supports you and actually continuously does that, I keep them close.
That's nice. Yeah. Something at least I think artists should learn from guys like Naiboy. Just keeping, the fact that he's kept with his fans, and he posts everything, you feel like, it's my boy.
Yeah, it's my homie. It's a family you build outside of your own, which I'm trying to cultivate.
Yeah, I think you're good. If that's your plan,
thank you.
Your fans got you.
I appreciate it.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you as well.